I just watched Kristi Noem's press conference in New York City, which you would thought would be about the murder yesterday in Minneapolis, but of course it was not. Instead, it was to announce 54 arrests that have some loose affiliation with a terrible incident, a terrible crime that occurred in July, where two people who are not documented and have prior arrests shot and tried to rob another person under the George Washington Bridge who happened to be an off-duty DHS officer. But at the time, even the NYPD commissioner said that there was no indication that that officer was targeted because of his employment. It was a terrible incident, and it is good that those two people were arrested. She also announced 52 other arrests. But again, constantly not enumerating whether these people are convicted felons or whether they have simply been charged. She continues to allege they're gang members, but does not say whether they have been proven to be gang members, whether they are convicted of being gang members, or just arrested and suspected of being gang members. In the United States, you are innocent until proven guilty. And that's why sanctuary cities like New York do not turn over people who have pending charges to ICE to be deported. Instead, they do turn over those who have been convicted and who have served their sentence and should be deported. But continually, we hear over and over and over, arrests are the same as convictions, and they are not. As it relates to the officer who shot the woman trying to get away yesterday in Minneapolis, more misinformation, more disinformation. And in fact, she's talking out of both sides of her mouth. She says that there's an ongoing investigation and that the policies and protocols will be followed, the proper procedures. And then on the other hand, she says that she's already determined that he followed all the proper policies and procedures. But what's the point of the investigation if you've already made that determination? This needs an independent, objective investigation, not by the FBI, which is under Donald Trump's thumb. Donald Trump has already concluded what happened here. But we all saw with our own eyes that this man unnecessarily and egregiously shot a woman 3 times who was clearly trying to get away. They claim he was hurt. I didn't see him get hit. He went to the hospital. Afterwards, he seemed to walk around just fine. But this is an escalation of this immigration dragnet. And Kristi Noem and ICE need to get control of themselves, and they need to get control of their officers, many of whom are untrained and new. This cannot happen anymore. They are terrorizing our cities, and it must stop.